Good evening and welcome to the NWP Zoom this evening. My name is Rich Simmonds. I will be your host. NWP, your path to weekly earnings. Before I go any further, I just want to read this disclaimer. We don't give financial advice. We're just here to share information about what we do ourselves. And please be sure you understand what you're putting your money into. If you're unsure about something, please ask. Historical results are no promise of what will happen in the future. We're all faced with financial challenges. Different people have different challenges. As an investor, the investor's challenge is to find long-term growth and financial security ultimately. And other people who might not have too much money or simply want to find ways to earn money, and NWP does that for you as well. The interesting thing is the goal for both the investor and someone who's looking for an opportunity is that they're looking for a regular and stable flow of money. NWP has a way of helping you with both of those challenges, and what their safe plan does is tries to make you a weekly profit. This can help you, just balance your budget, pay your bills, and make life easier. And that's really what NWP is all about, helping you make your life easier and ultimately build a stronger base so that you can have a better financial future. NWP is a company registered in Ankara, Turkey. It stands for Network Profits, and they're an asset management company. They offer you a secure trading platform designed to generate you profit on a weekly basis. But the most important thing is you've always got access to your money and you can get it when you need it. The first part of your capital is used for forex trading, and no more than 20% of that is used. With NWP, you can enter the system with a very small amount of $10, up to $9,990. That puts you into the foundation portfolio. And with each portfolio, they have a different monthly target, but your profits are paid to you on a weekly basis. In the case of the foundation portfolio, you're looking at a target there between 5 to 10% profit per month, and that is paid to you on a weekly basis. Then there's the growth portfolio. For anyone with more than $10,000 invested, there the target is between 8 to 12%. And then for the elite portfolio, anywhere between $50,000 and more, there you're looking at a monthly target of between 10 to 15%. The system automatically calculates how much you've got in your portfolios, and as soon as your total portfolios exceed the limit, so if you were in the foundation portfolio and your portfolio grows and it gets to over 10,000, you don't have to worry about moving your assets across into the growth, for instance. The system will automatically determine that and put you into the range of the growth portfolios. Then, how have we done so far? Well, the weekly profits have been rather consistent, with the last week producing a 1.34% profit. So if you look at that for the month, that'll give you 5.32% for the month. That's the average over the last 4 weeks. Therefore, within that target that the traders look for in the foundation portfolio. Your capital is always in your control. It stays with the brokers, and you have a choice then to leave it in or take it out. And typically you would take it out on a Saturday because that's when your profits come to you. And I'll explain that to you in a minute. The first time you take your capital out, there's no charges. When you take your capital out the next time, there'll be a small charge of 2%. The most important thing, as I mentioned earlier, the money's in your control. There are different ways of making a deposit into the system. There's the ERC20, USDT, and then there's the Binance protocols, as well as Polygon USDT. All withdrawals from the NWP system are in Polygon USDT. The withdrawals, now this is the profits that I was talking about. The profits, when you withdraw your profit and you need a minimum of $5, then a 5% fee is charged on your withdrawal. This is the only fee charged by NWP, is the fee on withdrawals. There's no membership fees or any yearly fees or annual fees or anything like that. It's a simple 5% on your withdrawal. So to put that into an example, if you've got $5 in your back office and you want to withdraw that, the 5% of $5 is 25 cents. Therefore, when you make your withdrawal, you'll receive $4.75 in your crypto wallet. How the system works is you would open a portfolio, you've deposited your money, then from Monday to Friday, the traders do the trading for you, they generate the profit, and then on a Saturday, all profits for everyone in the whole system are then sent to a payment gateway where you can withdraw those profits, provided you have a minimum of $5. This you'll receive to your crypto wallet, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. And this is a system that everyone does on every week. If you don't withdraw your profits, they're going to remain at the payment gateway, but realize that if you don't withdraw it, it's not going to be working for you. There's no auto reinvestment with NWP, so therefore if you want to make another, if you want to use your profits to then reinvest, you have to physically withdraw your money and reinvest it by putting your deposit back in and then opening a new portfolio for yourself. So your existing portfolios remain there with the brokers. It's just that you would open a new separate portfolio, and that, the minimum is $10. So if you had $10 and you wanted to reinvest, you could then open a new portfolio, and that would be added to your existing portfolios, whatever they are. This way of just making sure that there's no rolling of funds within the system, knowing that everyone withdraws their profits every week, it's a good way of understanding that the system is safe and that everyone's doing this and making sure that the system is healthy on a weekly basis. So that gives us peace of mind. Then there's the NWP booster promotion. This is what they call the triple booster promotion, where you put in $30, the company adds $60 to that, giving you $90 worth of investment. Therefore, you will earn your profits on $90 every week as opposed to $30, and this will accelerate your return of your capital as well as profits. Of the $90 that you receive, $30 of that is your capital back, and then the $60 extra, that's pure profit to you. What this actually does is it boosts your return. Obviously, it's moving from $30 to $90. You're getting payback on $90, which means you get your money back quicker. This is just a once-off. You can only take one of these boosters, but it does give you that triple boost. This is different from all the other things that I've mentioned, because when you've got a normal portfolio in the system, you can access that money at any time. You can take out your capital. When you choose to go for the booster, you've decided you want to have a quicker acceleration of your return on capital. So therefore you commit your $30, the company adds them another $60, you get $90 of investment, and you get your money back quicker. This is the only one where you can't take your capital back, but you need to decide whether you want to get your money back quickly or if you need your access to your capital. All other investments that you have immediate access to that capital. Extra income, NWP has got referral links for you where you can refer your friends and family so that they can also join and experience the triple booster or the normal investment packages for themselves, and you will benefit from the affiliate plan, which I'm actually going to be discussing a little bit later in the presentation this evening. One thing to note is if you've got a booster yourself and you refer your friends with a booster package, you will receive the additional bonuses. If, however, you didn't have a booster yourself and they take a booster, you will still earn from them. You just won't earn the additional bonuses that the company boosted on that promotion. So it's just something to remember if you are going to be referring your friends. When you're ready to start, please ask for the little booklet. It just shows you how to register, deposit funds, start your booster, your investment portfolio, and also how to withdraw. If you need to contact support, the WhatsApp chat support is definitely the quickest way of contacting support. They're very helpful and they get back to you very quickly. A little bit slower is the email support, so I do recommend you rather use the WhatsApp chat support. There's the website for NWP, that's nwprofits.com. So far, this has been the statistical results that the company has paid out. There's been 33 weeks of trading so far. In those 33 weeks of trading, there's been 72.11% paid out to the investor. This gives an average monthly profit of 5.26%. This is a weighted average towards the last 5 months. Then the total profit paid out is 144%. And this is because the affiliate plan and investors get money on a weekly basis, which I will explain more as we go into the affiliate plan. Before we go into the affiliate plan, just find out if there are any questions. If there are any questions, I'll gladly answer them. Now going into the affiliate plan, and this is where NWP has given you the opportunity to actually earn some extra money, because we all need a little bit of extra money. And if you so wish, you can refer your friends and benefit from the affiliate plan, because it's about just building a sustainable weekly income as opposed to upfront bonuses. I think that's the real big difference between this and the normal sort of network model. Profits drive the bonuses is really what it's all about. If your investor, so you've invited people, if your investor's making money, that makes the system sustainable, and therefore your referrals will profit and you can also profit. That's what everything's built on. So if there's no bonuses for the investor, then there's nothing for the networker either. So that's the whole concept, which keeps everything sustainable, because so often companies will pay out bonuses from money they actually don't have. Whereas with NWP, you can be rest assured that you're only receiving money that the company has because they've made it on a weekly basis and they've generated those profits. Profits are split 50-50 on a weekly basis. So if we look at that example of this last week where 1.34% was earned, that actually means that double of that is earned. So if I just do a quick calculation, 1.34% times 2, that is 2.68% was actually earned this last week. Therefore, 1.34% went to the investor and 1.34% went to the business volume, which is the volume or the profits that are used to pay the affiliates. If we look at what they call invested volume and how the BV is worked out, if you look at this, this is an example of where 1.4% was earned for the week. If we look at the total deposit, and this you see in your back office, total deposit on the left, total deposit on the right, to work out the BV, and this is the BV on a weekly basis, not the BV that you might see in your back office, because the actual BV that you see in your back office is the accumulated BV from the time you started or until the week that we look at now. So this would just be an example of your first week, if this is how the BV is worked out. Whatever the invested volume is on the left, you take that percentage for the week, that'll give you your business volume for the week, and that's how it's worked out. Is that clear, or does anyone need some explanation of this?
Yeah, I can see how the BV is calculated, but I don't know what it means by the left and the right. What are those?
Okay, the left, this is a binary system, which means that when people join in your business underneath you, they either put on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. So it's a binary, meaning 2. So you can either have people on your left or your right in your business. It's not like a uni-level system where all the people are in one line underneath you. When you join people, you can either choose to put them on your left side or your right side.
So who decides to put them? Is it me or is it the system that puts them?
It's you. You decide where you want to put your people. What you try to do is balance your team. So you would try and balance them. If you had 56,000 on the left, you would try to get 56,000 on the right, because the more balanced your team is, the more equal your earnings are. The better it is for your earnings. Okay. But you probably understand a little bit more as I go through this presentation when we talk about the binary bonus that you can earn here. So that's the business volume. That's your weekly investment profit. That's what the business volume actually means. And as I've just explained, you can either have a left team or a right team. Direct referral bonus: when you invite someone into the business, they make a weekly profit. Your referral bonus of all the people that you've invited in will be 10% of whatever profit they make. Now remember, that profit doesn't come from their earnings, it's from the BV. And that's the other percentage that we just looked at. That's good. So the investor, he gets his money, and you get paid this 10% from that business volume that was generated on a weekly basis. So that's the first bonus. That's the direct referral bonus. Then the next one is the binary. Now, the interesting thing in NWP is you just need people in your left team and people in your right team to qualify for the binary. Firstly, you don't have to have an investment yourself to qualify for the binary. So NWP has realized that not everyone has money. Not everyone can start earning from because they've got money themselves. Even for people who have really got no money, they can still join this business and they can still have an opportunity to earn. And that's what's made NWP very unique, is that even the smallest of person with no money, an opportunity has been provided to them. The binary qualification. Normally in a company, you would have to join two people, one on your left and one on your right. And that is the example that you see on the left-hand side here. You've joined, you've got two people, you put one on the left, one on the right. So in this case, you've got one person who put $200 in on the left, one person that put $175. So in this case, you binary qualified. Now what NWP is, they've gone one step further. They said, because of your spillover effect, that means that when you join a team, you're going to either join under someone else, and you're going to be either on their left-hand side or their right-hand side. If they join in and they join some people next after you, and they're looking at building, in this case, they would build in their left team, you would be in their left team, and they would be putting people on their left, which means that you would get some people underneath you on the left. So in this case, you've got someone who invested $25 and someone that invested $1,000 on your left, meaning that when the system looks at you, you've got volume on your left-hand side. Now, because you've got volume on your left-hand side, you only need to put someone on your right so that the system can give you a binary qualification, meaning that there's volume on your left, volume on your right. The system doesn't care if you brought that person in or if that was caused by spillover in the example here. So in both these cases, you binary qualified, and it's just about the volume and not about your direct referrals. Obviously, you can put your direct referrals wherever you need them. So in this example on your right-hand side, if you join another person now, you still need people on your right-hand side to balance out. So you wouldn't put your second person that you refer, or because you've actually referred two people already, but only one person's made an investment. So the next person who you put in, we would probably put them on the right, because you're looking at trying to balance out the left to the right-hand side. So I hope that's clear to see how the binary works and how you can work strategically with the binary. So the binary bonus is given to you at 15% per week. And all these bonuses, so your referral bonus, your investor, he earns profit on a weekly basis. You earn your referral bonus on a weekly basis. If there's a binary and you qualify, you will earn that binary every single week. 15% of whatever the business volume is in your weakest leg. 15% of the lesser leg, if this was the business volume, as you can see here, the smaller leg is the one on the right. Therefore, you'll earn 15% of whatever the business volume was generated on the right-hand side. In this case, you've earned $72 in binary bonus. Then there's a carry forward, a little bit more difficult to understand, but just know that there is a carryover, and whatever the difference is between the two sides, that'll be carried over, and you can potentially use that when your business flips from left to right. So if your right-hand side becomes bigger than your left, you can use that volume. The important thing to remember when we look at binary is when you look at 480.25 on the right and 695 on the left, what you're actually getting paid is you're getting paid on 480. You're not just getting paid on the right-hand side. Although it looks like you're getting paid, what we need to understand is that when you're getting a binary payout, you're actually getting paid the equal amount from the left to the right. So therefore, 695.51 minus 480.25 gives you a difference of 215. So it was 215 that you weren't paid on, therefore that will be carried forward. I hope that sort of helps you understand a little bit more about how the binary works and why there's a carry forward. The next bonus and the third bonus offered by NWP is what they call a matching bonus. Now, the easy way to understand a matching bonus is that when you've got someone that you've referred, when they start earning the binary, you will earn 2% of whatever they've earned on those are your direct referrals, level 1. The level 2 is those people that you've referred, their referrals, and then the referrals of the referrals are then on level 3. So you get paid matching bonuses on level 1, 2, and 3, and you get 2% on level 1, 4% on level 2 and level 3. As you can see, because of the weekly profits that are generated, the bonuses are paid weekly, so everything is sustainable because it's all based on the profits that are generated on a weekly basis. No funds are held in the system, so just like the profits of the investor get sent to a payment gateway on a weekly basis, all profits that come from the business volume are also sent to you on a weekly basis. So everything comes out of the system, nothing's held within the system, they're all there ready for you to withdraw. And as long as you've got $5, either profits or in bonuses, you get them out and you can then use them. So there's no internal rotation of money within the system. The withdrawal fees on your bonuses are again 5%. And as I mentioned earlier, these are the only fees charged by the system is when you withdraw in either your profits or your bonuses. So you can see this is very simple. It's easy to earn here. It's easy to grow because it's not a complicated system. That is my presentation for this evening. Let's hear your questions if you have any. Thank you very much.
One question I have about the referrals and the left and the right. If let's say there's, as per your example, 600 on the left and whatever 1,000 on the right, you suggest that if I pick up a referral, I put it in the left, trying to balance out the two legs. Is that correct?
Well, it depends on where you need it. So if you had more volume in your left-hand side or more volume on your right, you would obviously put it into the one that's got the least volume to try and balance out your left and right leg.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Vickers. Welcome to the meeting with us this evening.
Thank you so much. Hi, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Vickers Sharma is the CEO of NWP, and we also have Rakesh with us, the founder of NWP. Hi, Mr. Vickers.
Yeah, hi, sir. How are you doing?
Good, good. Paula, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, sorry. When you did the matching bonus, it says they're matching on binary income. Does that not include the direct commission that one earns?
No, the matching's paid on the binary. So once you are, if you've got a person that you've referred and they earn in the binary bonus, you will get matching on the whatever binary they earn.
The binary, okay.
That's right. So you're getting 2% of whatever they earned on the binary that week.
Okay, cool.
And ma'am Bernarda, the binary income is very popular in the network marketing. There is only two different way of making money from the network marketing. One is unilabel. On the unilabel, you refer your direct. It means if you refer only one direct, you will have a one leg. If you direct sponsor two people, then means you are working on a two different leg, which will produce some volume, and against the volume you will get the commissions. And if you sponsor third direct without any time limit, then you will have a three different leg, like so, and maybe five direct, you will have a five different legs, which five different legs the people will build their own business. But if you compare this five different leg into binary system, then it will be only A and B leg, means all of your five direct will go either on the left side, either on the right side, either half will go to the left and half will go to the right side, so that you can maintain your left and right equally to grab or to make a more commissions from the binary. And moreover, it is binary is not only to making overself big commissions, it gives a support to the direct people who's sponsored by you or who's sponsored by direct. So they will also get the support through the volumes, through the spillover, so that they can also make one leg business on another weaker leg business, so they can get the commissions and you will get the matching bonus. So that's why this binary is more easy to make what you call a volume, make commissions, and make an incentive or rewards also. I hope this will help to you about the binary and unilabel.
Yes, thank you, Rakesh. That does make a lot more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I just, I'm kind of, when I look at figures and that, I need to understand it for myself. So this little exercise that I've been doing with Rich, and then I think on Saturday, I think it's going to help me just completely understand it properly.
Right.
But
right.
thank you. Yeah, it's
Welcome.
a great system.
On the whiteboard, what Rakesh was mentioning, so the normal business, it looks like this. You are here and you join your first person. So you've got your first leg of your business. Then you join your second person. And then what happens is you now join your third person. And each of these people, unfortunately, are in their own business, as you know. And when the next person that you join becomes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, whatever, but it becomes difficult to manage. When you start a binary, you've only got a left leg and a right leg. So it becomes a whole lot easier to manage because you put these people underneath each other and it's in your business. So you either putting them on the left or the right. So it's helping you and it's called spillover. It helps you either build your left side or the right side. But it doesn't only help you. As you can see from this example, when you've introduced A and you put B underneath A gets a benefit and you get a benefit. And when you put C there, A, B, and yourself get a benefit from C joining the business. So there's this accumulative benefit for everybody because of the binary system. And then, it's also a motivation for B because he now sees, but hang on, I've got someone underneath me. So in other words, especially with the NWP system, because A and B and C have all got people underneath them, they can then just concentrate on their other leg, because A, when he then adds a new person, if he puts someone here, for instance, he's now got the volume from B, C, and D, and now he's got people on his right-hand side, the person he introduced, and now he's qualified for the binary because he's got volume on both sides. So remember that what people confuse a little bit about the binary is that you can only introduce someone. So this is you, okay? And you can only put people down this leg and down this leg. So you can't put someone here for A. You can only put people down straight in that leg. A would need to put his own person in. So he'd put that person in. And that's where it benefits everyone. So A doesn't, in this case here, A really doesn't have to worry about building his left-hand side of the business, because he's got some people underneath him. He can just concentrate on his right-hand side. And you'll notice here that you yourself have got you'll probably have someone up above you that's put these people in, because they weren't your A, B, and C. Your A, B, and C went down over here because you had people on your right-hand side already. So you worked just like A's going to work, where he's adding people, and that's the advantage. Now, spillover isn't always guaranteed, but it's very nice when you do get it. Are there any questions about what we've explained here?
Yeah, Rich, it definitely makes more sense as opposed to the uni-level method. Yeah, I mean, when I came in, I had the spill over from you on my one side, and then I just built the other side, and now it's flipped over that my leg is now stronger than the other leg. So now I've also got to start thinking, okay, to start, putting people on the other side. But yes, it's nice that because of what was happening on my left side, I qualified then for binary because I put active people on my right leg. So yeah, a lot of these binaries force you to you have to have a left and a right. And sometimes you lose one person, or your first person goes to your upline or what have you. So this is a much simpler, straightforward system.
What you can do, let's say, for instance, B here, he says, I've got someone who I want to introduce. Or he says, hey, I want to put in some more investment. Then you say to him, okay, but let's just help you quickly. Do you have a partner? Is your husband or wife in this business already? Have you? No. But they would like the booster. So what you can do instead, because you've got a booster yourself maybe, because most people start with the booster. So instead of, and then if you didn't have if you had the booster and you wanted to add more money yourself, well, you'd only be able to add $30. So instead, you can say to your partner, well, please let me join you, so that instead of me putting just 30 in, now the company is going to boost that, and you will have $90 in your business, because you have got your booster already. Now you join your husband or your wife in, or it might be a child that's over 18, and you put them in, and now you benefit from this thing. And now not only are they going to earn, you're going to earn a referral bonus on them, plus because you've got volume on your left and on the right, this person is then going to earn the binary bonus as well.
And moreover, this is the club system, means uni-label also available and the binary is also available. And if upline will not help you being a downline, and you will not make a money from the binary, he will lose the matching bonus. So it's a vice versa. You are supporting, to your upline to make a 10% from the matching bonus, and your upline is also helping you to make more money from the binary through the spillover.
And what Rakesh means by the uni level is that the matching bonus is actually paid on the uni level structure.
From the direct legs.
Yeah. So when the matching bonus looks at it, you've got A, B, C, and D. That's your first level. And then anyone that C joined in, or in this case, B's got someone, so it would be there, and that would be your second level. And if that person was binary qualified, that's how you'd get paid. You're getting a binary bonus, and your team structure works on the binary bonus, but your matching bonus works on a uni-level structure.
Have a good evening. Thank you very much for your time yet again.
Thanks, Johan. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Paula. Thank you, Mr. Vikas and Rakesh, for your time. We really
Thank you
appreciate
to
it.
all of you.
Thank you. Anytime, Rich.
Thanks,
Have a good evening
guys.
further.
Okay. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night
See
to
you
all of
next
you.
week. Thank you very much.